Hi Capricorn, the Awakened Dreamer here to give you your general monthly money and career tarot reading for the month of February 2021. And I do want to take this moment to remind you to hit that like button and leave me a comment about your situation. And if you haven't yet, do hit that subscribe button and that little notification bell. And I meditated on your energy overall for the month in regards to the subject. And the message that came through was making big career moves. Making big career moves. So let's get started. We're going to begin by pulling a couple messages from the Energy Oracle deck. And while I do a little bit of shuffling, it's a good reminder that this is a general reading for the sign of Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So take what resonates and do leave what doesn't for somebody else. All right. For Capricorn, for money and career, February 2021. What do we have to begin this reading, Spirit? Thank you, Spirit. For Capricorn, money and career for February. Again with these. Looks like we have 4. Okay. All right, so we have walking away in the thinking man. Seems quite relevant, my friend, given the overall message of Capricorns out there making big career changes and moves, decisions when it comes to the future of where you're heading. When it comes to your career, when it comes to what, reaching your potential or doing something passionate, not just working that 9-to-5 job, if you will, just to pay the bills. And so it feels like it is a month where you're walking away from a situation or a way of being that is no longer working for you. It's no longer aligned with the individual that you are, how you're evolving, if you will. But then we have the thinking man, and remember, not gender specific, this reading, so it could be male or female, but it feels more on like your masculine side, because we all have that side of us. You're thinking about this change, or you're thinking about making these big career moves, thinking about how it's going to impact your success down the line, for the better or for the worse. Understandable. I mean, to make this big adjustment, to make these kind of big changes takes courage, and Spirit's saying you're smart to be thinking about it thoroughly. And then we have blossoming abundance and victory. And you're clearly being reminded, what great cards to get in a money and career reading, right? You have nothing but victory and abundance that's blossoming ahead for you. You best keep that in mind. And it feels like it's partly because you're doing what's right for you at the end of the day. You're stepping up and making these necessary changes, or at least starting to think about doing so in order to benefit your situation in the future. To have a successful career full of passion and excitement, rather than just, again, working a job that you feel you have to, feel obligated to. Getting to that point where it doesn't feel like a job. It just feels like you're doing what you enjoy, and that's when all the success and abundance just sort of follows naturally. Let's do some shuffling. We're going to pull 6 tarot cards, a simple 6 card spread, if you will. Alrighty, for Capricorn, I am feeling a little bit overwhelmed. I'm a little bit tight in the chest. That might be your energy. I believe it is your energy I'm picking up on for the month. These big changes, these big moves that you're thinking about moving towards are, they're big, just like the overall message says. And so it's making you feel a little bit on edge, a little bit anxious about what's to come, or how those changes could affect things in general moving forward. And they're saying they understand that. Interesting. I usually continue shuffling, but I just started pulling this from the top, and we're going to leave that there. And what else do we have for Capricorn? Everything happens in a reading for a reason, right? As you open up to the divine for their guidance and support. Keep them coming for Capricorn. Oh, wow. We are going to take these, my friend. I feel like they're going to be bonus cards. We'll put them here for a moment. That was just a lot. I feel like it's built up emotion, built up stress or frustration with a current job situation or financial situation, and you're just ready to kind of explode and move on to something new and fresh where your potential can be reached, or at least you have the option to reach it. Anyways, let's see here. All right, so we're starting off with the Seven of Cups. And so the month of February starts off, my friend, and you have a lot of options to choose from, a lot of decisions to make. It's almost like when you decide maybe towards the end of January that you're fed up with the situation, or that you've had enough, that you're ready for bigger, better things, something more destined for your evolved self. And that's when all these options and choices come in. It feels like people start reaching out to you because they want to work with you, or companies start reaching out because they see how experienced you are, how unique you are, for whatever reason. Be careful though, there's always those choices that are not meant for you. A choice or two, a test from the universe, if you will, to see if you learned from what you've been through in these past not so ideal situations. Being side by side with this blossoming abundance, they're saying, keep this in mind, that you're still blossoming and your abundance is blossoming. And as long as you trust your intuition and that gut feeling, let your guides, your spirit guides, help you along the way to some of these decisions. You're golden. You have nothing but blossoming abundance ahead for you, as long as you are feeling courageous enough to make some of these decisions, taking yourself on a career detour, if you will. Four of Cups. And you make your way to the middle of the first half of the month, and one of these offers that's coming in for you, I feel, is a very aggressive offer. You feel it in your gut, it's not right for you. And the fact that you have so many options, so many choices, means that you can have this kind of stubbornness or pickiness about you when choosing where to head next. And I mean, it's your future, it's your career, it's your destiny. Why wouldn't you be a little bit picky, right? Spirit says, trust your intuition. But at the end of the day, it feels like for some of you, this might be that that snake or that tempting option that's just not meant for you, and you feel it in your being, your inner knowing, your gut feeling. So trust it. And we're moving on to the Knight of Cups. And so you make your way to finish up the first half of the month, and you're feeling extra creative, feeling courageous about where you're heading, the moves you're about to make or have been making. Feels like you're mentally, at the very least, making them, but ready to move forward to make some of these adjustments in your external reality. But having some creative ideas and solutions flowing in from spirit at this point in the month to help you move forward in a new and fresh and productive way. Love it. Six of Wands. And so you start the second half of the month getting the sense of recognition and appreciation. It's almost like, wow, if you're still at that job or situation that wasn't good for you or isn't working for you anymore, they now see that you're ready to kind of leave, or they sort of sense that you're no longer, or that you have one foot out the door. And they're ready to kind of show you how appreciated you truly are to keep you around. And I think a lot of you are like, too little, too late. But for those of you who have taken the courage to kind of take that detour at this point in the month, you are ready. And it's fine, whichever the case you are, you go at your own pace on your own timeline. But it does feel like that leaves you with immediate appreciation and recognition. You're following your gut, you're following your passion and what feels like your destined path, and where your guides are leading you, and look what happens. Nothing but appreciation, recognition, and feeling good from the beginning, not having to work your ass off for it, not feeling like you have to fight for that success as much, for that appreciation and recognition. But going back, being side by side with the victory card, they're saying you have nothing but victory ahead for you, so you got to keep that in mind as it's kind of a reminder of that victory you do have to look forward to. And being in line with the Seven of Cups, they're saying, because you have all these options, because you've been open to them, because you're being smart and courageous when making these choices to, again, have a bit of a detour, even though it can feel scary at times, uneasy, but it's the right choice because you're evidently being reminded that or shown that through other people and how much they value your skills and hard work and all of the above. Five of Wands. So going back, it's like as you continue and start to make these changes, it feels like you kind of mentally think you have to fight for these changes or fight for the success in this new career change. And they're saying it's not the case. Moving forward, now that you're trusting your gut and your passions and following your destined path, if you will, things are going to come easier. We've aligned with the Four of Cups. If you were to go with something like that option that wasn't right for you, that was tempting, but you knew in your gut, your inner knowing, that it wasn't for you moving forward, it wasn't the right opportunity, then you would have had to fight for your success and rewards and financial comfort. But they're saying because you're trusting your gut and you're going with what's right for you, you have nothing to worry about. We can turn this up in reverse, where there's no conflict, no feeling like you have to fight for everything moving forward. And we're finishing off the month with the Seven of Swords. And so you finish off the month of February feeling like you have to keep these big changes, these big moves you're thinking about or making in the month of February from other people. Groups of people, maybe your family, people who are very loud when it comes to their opinion or their view on what you should be doing. Protecting, on one end, your side, you're protecting this creativity, you're protecting this kind of fresh, bright outlook you have on your future and these changes and adjustments you're making. But on another level, it's like you don't want these opinions and voices coming in from other people, even if you do value them, to adjust your confidence moving forward with these changes. Because remember, there's victory and abundance ahead. And then the two that I'm sure you already saw, but were kind of the bonus cards, was the Ace of Pentacles and the Three of Swords. And they're saying this is now turning in reverse. It came out upright, but we're turning it in reverse this month as you make some changes to kind of let those swords fall out, heal those wounds from your past financial and career struggles, giving you a sense and a feeling overall of a new, fresh start, a beginning, if you will, for your finances, for your career, because you're making these courageous moves. Wow, look at you, Capricorn. And we're going to continue by pulling a couple messages from the Soul's Journey deck for our lovely Capricorns to continue this monthly money and career read for February. Thank you, Spirit. What else do we have? For Capricorn. That'll be good. That'll be good. Wow. Just wow. Purpose. I know what I'm here to do. I've been saying destiny, purpose. Well, now I'm saying purpose, but I've been saying destiny in this reading. And it's a month where you, as you make big moves and changes, you're moving towards this purpose that you sort of have a better grasp on, a better sense of what you're meant to do in this lifetime. And then success. Perseverance. I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. Yeah. So you're saying keep persevering, Capricorn, because you have nothing but success ahead for you as long as you stay committed, stay determined, and keep persevering. And then we have success. I know that there is no greater goal than to love. And the success can be a bit overwhelming at times. As you can see, I just took a big deep breath, which you should be too. But it's something you are earning because you're making big moves once again, because you're being courageous, because of this perseverance and dedication in realizing your purpose. Wow. Let's finish off this beautiful reading by pulling a couple messages from the Small Making Magic deck for Capricorn. What else do we have for Capricorn? You want that one? Ooh, love it. We have wishes coming true. Rapid achievement of your dreams and wishes. Yes. Who doesn't want this to pop out in a money and career read, as everything you've desired in your money and career situation starts to transpire, come to reality, transform before your eyes because you're making these changes, these adjustments. And then prosperity. A prosperous business with riches and success. Nice. Whatever you're working towards, whether it's you're getting ready to start a new business on your own, become an entrepreneur, or just start a new career change in general, you're looking forward to so much prosperity, luck, and financial comfort, my friend. With all of this abundance in the form of recognition and appreciation. So I hope this reading was truly helpful, Capricorn. Don't forget to like this video, leave me a comment, and do subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I hope you have the most amazing month, and I'll see you next time. Bye.